Peace, family. This is Lions Den with another news and commentary. This article is from the Atlanta Black Star. Police witness random stabbing of a black woman in Las Vegas, yet still show extreme restraint in shooting suspect. Las Vegas Metro Police said they tried everything they could to avoid using lethal force against a man they said randomly stabbed two black women in the city West Valley last Friday. Cops are still investigating what drove 38-year-old Caleb Hill to stab two women, assaulting one of them on the bus before getting off stabbing another on the sidewalk, Fox 5 Vegas reported. Police body cam footage from the incident shows officers repeatedly screaming at Hill to get on the ground, but the suspect failed to respond or comply with officers' demands. When police first arrived at the scene, they saw Hill stabbing his second victim. Hill later let the woman go and walked away after noticing police, according to the news station. Authorities believe Hill, who has an extensive criminal history, may have been high on illicit drugs at the time of the incident. If he had already caused harm to two individuals and is not complying with uniformed officers, he doesn't want to be arrested, LVMPD Assistant Sheriff Tim Kelly says. You don't need necessarily get that close. If an individual swings around with the knife, if it only takes one precise hit and then you're down. Despite a Good Samaritan's effort to block Hill with his SUV, authorities said the suspect continued to flee after a stun gun and beanbags didn't work. Officers finally shot Hill as he approached a bus stop with other innocent bystanders. They did everything that they could to try to prevent from using deadly force, and it was ineffective, Kelly told reporters. Hill was taken to MUC trauma in critical condition, Fox 5 Vegas reported. His victims were also rushed to UMC trauma, where they were treated for non-life-threatening injuries and later released. Robin Wolfen, the woman stabbed on the sidewalk, recalled the suspect coming up behind her and repeatedly ramming something in her neck 7 stab wounds later. Wolfen said she was in the emergency room with Hill lying in a hospital bed right next to her. I couldn't believe that, she told ABC 13. I am in shock, but I'm glad to be alive. He's crazy as hell, Wolfen later said of her attacker. Police have charged Hill with attempted murder and evading arrest in absentia. Officers involved were placed on administrative leave. So I'm going to go ahead and play this video, and I'm finishing the rest of my commentary.
New tonight, a woman on her way home from the doctor's randomly stabbed right in the neck. The horrific scene playing out today. Officers seen here chasing and shooting that suspect.
And tonight, the 58-year-old woman speaking only to 13 Action News telling us her attacker wound up in the hospital bed right next to her.
And reporter Gina Lazar right now is live there near that scene at Spring Mountain and Rainbow. Gina.
Yeah, guys, the scene that stretched nearly a quarter mile earlier took police more than 10 hours to investigate, mainly trying to figure out why this man would randomly attack two women.
Robin Woodfin was trying to catch a bus home from her doctor's appointment Friday afternoon, but wound up getting attacked instead.
Next thing I know, I got maybe a quarter of a block to the bus, and I felt an arm around my neck and something going in my throat.
The 58-year-old says she noticed some commotion happening near the Rainbow and Spring Mountain bus stop.
So I thought that the bus was broke down.
But really, police say the man in the black hoodie seen in this cell phone video just got done stabbing another woman on an RTC bus. And Robin was his second victim.
He just kept on. Whatever it was, I don't know what it was, but he just kept jigging and jigging.
7 stab wounds later, Robin was able to escape.
I'm in shock, but I'm glad to be alive.
Police tried to use non-lethal bullets to take down the suspect who nearly killed 2 ladies. But ultimately, an officer had to fire a real gun to stop him.
God damn, fool.
Once Robin made it to the ER to recover from her stab wounds, she was shocked to learn her attacker was laying next to her.
He was in the bed next to me. I couldn't believe that.
Robin hopes the suspect receives maximum punishment.
He's crazy as hell.
Robin tells me the other victim from today's attack was also laying near her and the suspect. And Robin says the other woman became so upset and started crying, asking hospital staff why he was near them. So ultimately, they did end up moving the suspect, according to Robin. We do have a call into UMC to clarify that, but have not heard back yet. Reporting live tonight, Gina Lazara, 13 Action News.
Okay, guys, you saw the video. You notice that every time a police officer, shot a white person, with bean bags to try to stop them. And I told you on one of the videos about 2 months ago, I believe that I showed you a video of a guy who had a knife. It was happening in Wisconsin that had a knife, and officers shot him with bean bags, and he finally put the knife down. This story is basically odd because really, he shot the suspect with beanbags, and still he continued to stab the woman, multiple times. And it took a real bullet that took him down, but injured. And it's making it even more scary is that the suspect is lying near the victim in the hospital. See, this is what I'm talking about, and this is why I said that this incident is to remind you of what happened in Oakland, California, when one man, stabbed a woman to death and injured her sister, and now you got this story. See this is what I'm saying. These random attacks is trying to getting out of hand. Obviously, I'm glad that I hope that he get multiple charges of attempted murder, and then police come out that they are now on a paid leave because of this. But hypothetical, if it was role were reversed, I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all can all the trolls are gonna talk about, here we go again. No, I'm gonna say if the role were reversed, the officer was shot and killed the suspect. I'm being honest with you. They didn't use no bean bags and not using them to do the suspect. They would shot this man dead if he was black. Let's keep it 100. But since the guy was white, he's going to probably subdue him, place him under arrest, yada, and he's probably going to suffer some psychiatric evaluation. So here we go again. And I tell you like this, obviously I'm glad he's been captured, and I'm glad these two women are alive, because if they stabbed two women to death, it would have been murder. And obviously that officers, I don't know why they use beanbags on white suspects, but when it comes to black suspects, they use real bullets to kill them. But the point is that this guy's been caught red-handed, and I hope he do some time in prison for the rest of his life. Leave a comment, tell me what you think about this video, share this story, subscribe my YouTube channel, subscribe my reaction channel, and subscribe my Black Junction channel for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.